take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, their head coach, he's hoping his guys will put forth a winning effort despite being out of the playoff race with just 3 wins on the year. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields going to look deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, these 2 division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
4th down. Harrison Davis on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
They run once more with Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the 47.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air, May. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. May going to bat this one forward. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing here is May. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw, it's May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Fields now to throw. That's complete to Lazard. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jets 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields.
Justin Fields scrambles from the pocket. A pickup of 18 yards.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll throw with May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. They go play action now. May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards. And the Patriot first down.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It's a gain of 8.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2nd and 7.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hall again. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
Here we go.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They look to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Up the middle, here's Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Here's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
7.
Now Fields. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jets.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Hall. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran, one of the best in the game, Nick Chubb. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chargers come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Ravens wind up doubling them up. 28-14, your final score. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the shotgun, May with it. Escaping the pressure right. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Henderson going to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Patriots.
Looking to throw. May. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 3.
46-yard line.
Now a handoff, Henderson, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. First down, New England.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's May. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Throwing here is May. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Hooper with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Jets, first down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. This, the 2nd meeting between these 2 division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Anthony Jennings able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he can only manage managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going on 4th down. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
1st down, New England.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here goes throw.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st and goal.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
21, Jets 10.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42.
Fields now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Fields being chased out left. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Jets.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fields. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
Here we go.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. To throw, it's May. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the handoff, Henderson. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. To the air, May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's to the 15. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots will add to their 4th quarter lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. So now Justin Fields and the Jets down by 10, just under 2 minutes to go.
Here we go, son.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Fields. Now he's flushed out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now, loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game. Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try to get the touchdown later.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Alan Lazard from 13 yards out. And the Jets are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll swing this out to Henderson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Looking to throw. May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Here's Henderson. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On second down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Well, somebody lit a fire under